Quotes from Winston Churchill. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. My tastes are simple. I am easily satisfied with the best. If you are going through hell, keep going. Tact is the ability to tell someone to go to hell in such a way that they look forward to the trip. Business is stumbling from failure to failure, with no loss of enthusiasm. It is not enough that we do our best. Sometimes we must do what is required. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. A lady came up to me one day and said, "Sir, you are drunk." To which I replied, "I am drunk today, madam, and tomorrow I shall be sober, but you will still be ugly." A fanatic is one who doesn't change his mind and won't change the subject. Personally, I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we are given. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. For myself, I am an optimist. It does not seem to be much use to be anything else. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. The price of greatness is responsibility. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. If you cannot read all your books, fondle them, peer into them, let them fall open where they will. Read from the first sentence that arrests the eye. Set them back on the shelves with your own hands. Arrange them on your own plan so that you at least know where they are. Let them be your friends. Let them, at any rate, be your acquaintances. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. To each, there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and fitted to their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. Everyone is in favor of free speech. Hardly a day passes without it being exalted. But some people's idea of it is that they are free to say what they like. But if anyone else says anything back, that is an outrage. Democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the others. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you are likely to see. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once, then come back and hit it again. Then hit it a third time. A tremendous whack. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. Writing a book is an adventure. To begin with, it is a toy and an amusement. Then it becomes a mistress. Then it becomes a master. Then it becomes a tyrant. The last phase is that just as you are about to be reconciled to your servitude, you kill the monster and fling him to the public. Before you can inspire with emotion, you must be swamped with it yourself. Before you can move their tears, your own must flow. To convince them, you must yourself believe. Now, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. The truth is uncontrovertible. Malice may attack it. Ignorance may deride it. But in the end, there it is. Every day you may make progress. Every step may be fruitful. Yet there will stretch out before you an ever-lengthening, ever-ascending, ever-improving path. You know you will never get to the end of the journey. But this, so far from discouraging, only adds to the joy and glory of the climb. When you get a thing the way you want it, leave it alone. In war, resolution. In defeat, defiance. In victory, magnanimity. In peace, goodwill. A love for tradition has never weakened a nation. Indeed, it has strengthened nations in their hour of peril. A politician needs the ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year, and to have the ability afterwards to explain why it didn't happen. There is no doubt that it is around the family and the home that all the greatest virtues, the most dominating virtues of human, are created, strengthened, and maintained. One ought never to turn one's back on a threatened danger and try to run away from it. If you do that, you will double the danger. But if you meet it promptly and without flinching, you will reduce the danger by half.